and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am... Okay, so I have a little guest. Say hi! Alright, so she's not gonna let me do any type of recording today. She doesn't want me to. Today I was supposed to be coming to you wearing my LU shirt, my Liberty University shirt, because today I was ready and I was prepared to begin my first day of the session for my college courses. However, I got a stain on my shirt and I decided I wasn't going to wear it in the video. As I was getting dressed, I stained it. So having 4 children, being married, and being in school causes me to have to really figure out how to balance my schedule. And so I wanted to go ahead and film this video because I'll be doing my readings and I'll be, I guess you could say, practicing being balanced when it comes to the things that I have to do, the things that I want to do, and my goals, the life goals that I have, which for me feel like the things that I need to do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay! All right, all done. So in talking about balancing, right now I am recording this video. In a little while I will have to stop and do my readings, my course readings, and my coursework while taking care of my 18-month-old and preparing my house for the rest of my family to come home today. And I know you're probably wondering, why is she saying all this? Well, I'm saying all this because it brings me to the reason why I'm doing this video. My book review. I read The One Life Solution by Dr. Henry Cloud in, I think it was February. And I wanted to kind of let it settle and sink in a little bit before I did the review of it. But basically, he talks about how in life and in business and leadership, a lot of times people have goals and values and things that we really want to do in life, but oftentimes we don't set clear boundaries, and these boundaries have to be set early on, and we have to continue to nurture the boundaries, to rebuild the boundaries, to reestablish the boundaries based upon where we are in our lives. As children, like right now, my 18-month-old is at the place where she begins to say no. And there are times where it's okay for her to say no, and I receive that. For instance, give me the toy, let me play. And she says, no. Well, okay, I don't have to make her share because she may not want to share at that time. And allowing her to establish a no in her life makes it easier as she becomes an adult to have a no that she's able to stand by. He gives us many examples of times where as adults we're not comfortable with certain words, like no, I can't do that, or no, this is not okay, or yes, I want to, not available right now, turn off my phone because I don't want to be bothered. We have so many boundaries in our life that we haven't exactly stood by, and then when we begin to work with other people or work on our life goals, whether it be in business or you know, blogging, even in booktubing, whatever it is, if we don't continue to have our boundaries established and, you know, in good foundation and continue to have them growing and being used in our lives, then we get out of balance. And so the One Life solution that he's calling for is for us to take different points in our life where we actually evaluate what we want and where we are and what we need to do and where we want to go. And so for me, as a mom, a wife, a student, a booktuber, a blogger, and I'm, you know, preparing to be a life coach, it is very important that I take time to balance my schedule, that I take time to balance my life, that I look at my goals and my desires and my dreams and my family plans, my aspirations. I need to look at all these things to make sure that they are all lining up. And when they're not, I need to find out what to do to get things back in order. One of my favorite things about this particular book is that it's very practical. He gives a lot of examples about people who thought they were balanced or even were very successful, but it turns out that they were allowing certain individuals to rule their life, or certain instances to rule their life, or certain things that happened in the past to rule their life. And he really points out things that trigger the unbalance in us. There is a story in here where a woman is a very successful businesswoman, and she's helped her father build his business, and he's always used her as kind of like the PR person, and he's allowed her to, you know, just all the technical things that need to be done, she did. And then when she began to build her own business and she wanted what she needed to do, her father began to call on her, and she would say, I can't do it. And he would make her feel bad. And over the years, feeling bad was the way that he got her to do what she needed to get, what he wanted her to get done. She began to work with Dr. Cloud, and he began to point out to her that you are allowing your father to rule your life based upon manipulation. And when she learned this, she began to get really angry, and so she took control over her life, but it was in such an extreme measure that it sent her on the other side of the seesaw, basically, where it was either all the way up or all the way down, and there was no balance in between. And so the co-workers and her employees began to see how to push her buttons, because her father had pushed her buttons, and now she was so serious that she didn't want anyone to push her buttons, that what she began to do is build a wall and not boundaries. And then when those people began to see how to push her buttons to get what they wanted from her, they pushed her buttons in that way. And so what Dr. Cloud brings to our attention is that we have to be balanced in a way that we don't allow anyone to take advantage of us, whether it be on one side of the spectrum or another. That's the words I was looking for before, the spectrum. We have to learn how to control certain aspects of our lives. Now, because I enjoy reading fiction, but more than reading fiction, I enjoy reading nonfiction. This is a book that I would say I would go to again. I have so many things that I've highlighted in it. It's a resource that I would want to come back to over and over again to kind of look at the things that he's telling me to accurately measure in my life. And I would give it a 5 out of 5. And so this is my book review for The One Life Solution. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thanks for watching.